He goes down looking. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 7 and the Padres 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
The 1-0. And a strike in there. Left-hand hitter waits. That one inside. 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And takes low for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the count is even.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now the count filled up 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies. Lucas Gilbreth, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hand warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Very high with that one. 3 balls and a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Ripped on a line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. That pitch in for a strike, going 1. Misses inside. 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Grichuk stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Strike 2. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The right fielder, number 33.
The left-hander on now, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Larry Walker. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 10-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Quinn moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
The first base is number 17.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Todd Helton. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cronenworth gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now 10-1. Back after this on the show. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Lucas Gilbert.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. Just missed. Now one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one ripped but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate. Counts full, 3-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Handled by LeMahieu. One gone in the bottom of the 8th.
Now back. The catcher,
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering, and it just misses. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Pierce Johnson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And the 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
the first baseman, number 9.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
The other way, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the lefty swinging a foul ball At the plate, they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Dante Bichette. Pomeranz back to work. Way high.
1-0.
In the air out towards right center. Gwynn drops steps, heads back on it. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now got it. Third base,
Nolan Arenado digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. And misses inside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And now it's filled up. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Castilla in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. Check swing, no appeal. Kicks and deals. Popped up middle of the diamond. Machado right there to make the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 10 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Gilbreth, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to go. Now the 0-1. And downstairs. Pitch is in there. 1-2. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge. 2-2. And that one off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he deals. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up. Got it by him for the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Bogarts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one sliced foul. The wind of the pitch. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her it's my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Blake Snell. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Larry Walker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 110.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Bounced out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. 2 away here in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Todd Helton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering way off the plate. Slider misses outside. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Rockies are down quietly, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, showing the slab in today's game, Antonio Senzatella.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
So here's the Padres DH, Tony Gwynn.
The designated hitter,
The pitch. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
A guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Manny Machado.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 5 for 13 in the series. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Senzatella, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The 0-1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And there's ball 4.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. On the ground, could be 2. Story on to first. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And now it's Manny Machado. 2 hits in the game last night. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And Manny gets a piece. And the 0-2.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's a foul ball.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. One left for San Diego. Scoreless after one. Welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. In the dirt. Nola fires over to first. One out in second.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now at the plate, Vinny Castilla. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In there, and it's 0-1. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Hey there.
Why to kick the pitch? And ball one. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
A little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I'm on MLB 24 franchise, but I'm the Yankees.
That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And a pitch. And delivers outside. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line to center. And they get Arenado for the out. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. bottom of the second. Juan Soto now.
No left field.
The pitch. They say you win. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires to first on the run. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting
Up to Renfroe at the plate. Renfroe tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2. And he walked him.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite click the zone. That's a stone cold take.
And now Jake Cronenworth. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is outside. In there at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Austin Nola in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. That's to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. Padres leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Diego. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Randall Grichuk now. Here comes a pitch. Grichuk measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right side of the infield. Cronenworth puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 35.
Man at first with one gone. Elias Diaz digs in now. In there for strike one. And the pitch. Story on the move. Pulls that one foul. Step off throw to first. Story back into the dive. Kicks and fires. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker, not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering misses the mark. Walker, a right fielder with good range, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0 to count.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Chris Bryant and a Colorado on deck circle. And there's the strike.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Bryant in the box now takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Story, the lead runner at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Next offering upstairs. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Kim hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of South Korea. The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 2. 2-0.
There's a strike. That's smashed towards center. Grichuk makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one smoked out to left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton.
First baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Snell back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bichette in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Castilla at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Checks over to first, back safely. And now the lefty runner takes off. Foul ball there. Bichette stands at first with one out. So now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Walker going back on this one and brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Machado batting with one down, takes a strike. And Manny gets a piece. The Padres still looking for their first hit in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Number 22,
Now the youngster Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
That's outside.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
The pitch. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside. Jake Cronenworth up next. And he deals. There's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grichuk on the run. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that's the inning. One left for San Diego, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And it's even up.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one away. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit. He popped out his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. And a pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in, Trevor Story. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it. And it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses. Ball 1. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Grichuk off of first with 2 away. Smash to the left side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The line to kick the pitch. Started to swing, held up.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
In for a strike, 2-1 now.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And now it's Austin Nola. There's a strike. The Padres yet to pick up a hit here.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-0.
And the pitch. And that's outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
At the belt and fires. That's in for a strike. Sends a telethrow to first. Cronenworth back in standing. And the right-hander deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one ripped. Base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. coming home. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Tony Gwynn now at the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And fouled off. And down on strikes. And the Padres waste a chance. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner at third, 2 away. Now fly ball to right center. Grichuk sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Top 6. So in now for Colorado, Larry Walker. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That's in there. Strike 1. And there's a base hit to left.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now snap throw to first. Walker back in on a dive. Walker leads off first with one away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Gwynn fires to third. In there. He's safe.
Well, the left-hander at the plate, runner on first. There is a hole on the right side of the infield, and as a left-hander myself, this was easy money. Just hit the ball on the ground that way, got a good chance of a knock, and creating a first and third situation.
And next is the designated hitter, Dante Bichette. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! And there's 2 away.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strike out looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Vinny Castilla will hit next. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Tony Gwynn. The pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Bryant snags it on the run.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Manny Machado now. Gets the call. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And the righty deals. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's too high.
1-2.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. This to center field. Grichuk on the run. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Antonio Senzatella gives way. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brad Hand. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Brad Hand.
And now it's Juan Soto. Towards first. Nice stop. The throw. Help. Toss to second. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Snell back to work. Ball one there. The tying run at the plate.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Padres. Trevor Hoffman getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul straight back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's going to be Randal Grichuk. The wind and the pitch. Grichuk checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. And now the lefty tap dances out of the way of that one. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And downstairs. A 1-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Smiling face.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Step off, throw to first. Story back into the dive with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball. Story off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Snell is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they bring on the veteran, Tim Hill.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Got him swinging. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Lawrence.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a pitch. And that one
Outside,
just
ball.
missed off the outside edge. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth up and throwing. Next offering is down low. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0, check swing, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. .3-0 down.
D-Rod.
Foul ball. Out to short, Castilla. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The first baseman, number 9.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. In there, and it's 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. High in the air, out to right. Walker sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Up next is the Padres.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
2-2.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Chris Bryant. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here is Todd Helton, 1 for 3. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. And ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside. And now 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Trevor Hoffman. This is his first appearance of the season. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Vinny Castilla. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And here it comes. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Johnson. Comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a pitch. Kim started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The pitch.
1-1.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Walker moving to his left. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Now the designated hitter, Tony.
So here's the Padres DH, Tony Gwynn. They say you win.
0-1.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, here's Xander Bogaerts.
That's a strike.
And that's in there for strike 1. Gwynn leads off first with 1 away. And that's a little high. Bullpen activity starting up now. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Tony Gwynn in there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Oh, and 2 now to the right side. Helton takes it himself, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 71.
One-run game. Nolan Arenado digs in now. And the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the base of the wall. The throw to second. But he's in there easily.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as a pinch runner is Ezekiel Tovar. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one's in there. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Trevor Story up next for the Rockies. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one wrapped foul. Right through there, got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. We've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Trevor Story now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
1 strike.
Just missed. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is downstairs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Man at second. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Elias Diaz waits on deck. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Digging in, Elias Diaz. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And now the lefty sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's safe. Tie ball game. We're tied at 1.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Drew Pomeranz gets the ball now. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 15,
Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and a 2-1 ball game now. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
2 on, 1 out. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run is in. The throw in. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
1 down. Next for Colorado, Todd Helton. First offering misses the mark. And he deals. Fouled off to the right. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. To third, Machado. Over to Kim. 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. So an incredible rally here at the top of the 9th has completely flipped the script of this game. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres 1. Now into the game, Ezequiel Tovar. He's the new third baseman.
now playing third base.
Daniel Bard gets the call from the pen. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 52, Daniel Bard.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
For the Padres, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes a pitch. Bard, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Righty delivers. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, dude, you're even looking for a triple.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the center fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball one. Soto takes his lead at third with one away. Here's a 1-1. And strike two.
1-2.
One, two now. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Two outs with a runner at third. And that one almost got him. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. Two outs and one in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So all game, these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the ninth inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final three outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Karen, I know in Los Angeles. They never gonna see me. Might as well be in Canada.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And be reminded to please drive home safely.